Well, hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for the end of October, right through the end of November 2023. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Gemini, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and then follow it with a Celtic cross. The first pile will be your protagonist energy, the second pile are any obstacles you've been experiencing, and the third pile will be the unified energy of how things come together. Now, already before I even start, they're giving me a song. It's a very famous song. You cannot mistake this song whatsoever. It is Etta James's At Last, okay? Now, they're actually giving me a section of the song. Let me just check in with that energy. My heart was wrapped in clover the night I looked at you. Okay. Now that may be relevant to somebody out there, but I feel it mainly indicates that you're going to hear that song either on the radio or in the mall, or it may just play on your shuffle totally out of the blue, because it indicates a soulmate coming in. And for some of you, I mean, it does say my heart was wrapped in clover, so it indicates that you're going to be lucky in love, or it could even indicate that you're going to be at like a fancy dress party or an event where you have to dress up in some way. So please take it as it resonates. I mean, this song is about, at last finding love, and I feel like you have been waiting for love for quite some time. So let's move on from that energy. I definitely feel that things are changing for you, because of course the clover energy tends to be, Wheel of Fortune, like out of the blue, you're going to meet someone by surprise. So they want me to go one more, so I will. Okay, so now every sign has been getting some sort of invitation or some sort of like community event, or a event that you have to be in that has lots of other people, and you are no different. You've got the park energy at the end there, which indicates some sort of gathering of people. Now it could be like a party with your family, it could be with your friends, or just going out and enjoying yourself, having fun. But ultimately this is your protagonist energy. You have been doing a lot of soul searching, but also you've been learning to shine your wonderful light. This is an energy that reminds you, you need to be seen, okay? Some of you may have been a bit of a homebody for a while, because we've got the rider in the resistance position, which is like I got it in the reverse for you, okay? Which indicates some of you have not been really going out much, or perhaps you've not been talking to anybody new. And some of you may have even separated from somebody, and you're trying to heal from that experience. Now, we do have number 16 there. That is the Tower energy. So that indicates some of you are feeling really stuck, and you felt that your love life is pretty much on hold right now, whilst you go through a period of self-development and a journey of self-discovery. I definitely get a sense, number 16 indicates that some of you have been going round and round in circles in life. You may have been meeting similar people that give similar lessons and experiences, and you've had to learn a very tough lesson in love about erecting healthier boundaries, loving yourself, and establishing a sense of value. When you notice a red flag in an experience, you're nipping it in the bud and walking away from it. And I definitely get a sense here that you are maturing. You are certainly knowing what you do want, and certainly what you do not want in your next experience when it comes to love. Now, because we have number 6 there at the bottom, that is of course the Lover's card, and you are a Gemini, and Gemini, it is a Lover's card energy. So I definitely see that you're attracting love. I feel like a wish is going to be delivered where you meet the one, and I feel hope will return to your love life. But The Tower kind of indicates you need to come out of a comfort zone, or you need to shake up your current schedule, because you may have been like focused on a lot of responsibilities, and you're in a cycle of repeat in some area of your life, and it's really about coming out of that routine in order to do something different, to change your circumstances. So I definitely see that you are like picking healthier options in love, or you're embracing a new way of living. And I definitely get a sense here that you're going through personal growth, but you're about to be put in a situation to meet someone, and there is a real potential for you to meet someone that you could settle down with. But I need to see more. I need to do the Celtic cross, because right now I feel like you're doing you. Now we do have the Rider. For some of you, you may have already just started talking to someone new. And I get a sense here that some of you, there's a little bit of a protective energy. So there may be like a stop and start energy to this new connection. And if you haven't met someone already, I definitely see that it's not too far behind. But the outcome energy indicates, this protective energy of keeping love at arm's length. And I feel you're coming out of a comfort zone. You are liberating yourself out of a very stuck situation. But suddenly, I feel like there's like an invitation. It may be last minute that comes in. It may even be like, hey, what are you doing tonight? Fancy going out on the town? And you're like, I'm not sure if I really want to. But intuitively, I feel like there's a whisper from your soul that you should go, okay? Of course, listen to your intuition. If your intuition is saying, no, cozy up on the sofa and leave this one out, then do that, of course. Always listen to your intuition. But the Rider in this position, although it's in the resistance position, by the end of the 6 weeks, because this reading is good for 6 weeks of energy, it will be in the upright. So that means a new arrival, someone entering your life. You're going to be messaging this person back and forth, back and forth. However, I get a sense here that in the 6 weeks, it's like you're sussing each other out. Do they, don't they? Okay, so I will, as I said, go deeper on this. A lot of you, love has not been your priority. It hasn't been your focus. You do want it and you think about it from time to time, but I feel like a lot of you have been focusing on your responsibilities, on business, and if you are in a career environment, I feel like there is a potential here for work to get in the way a little bit. So it's about creating space to allow love in. And if you are retired, for example, I feel that you still have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders, and you may have not had time to really make love more of a priority in your life. But that will change at the end of the 6 weeks. Okay, now we do have the Scythe here, and this is like an abrupt ending. So some of you have gone through an experience, or you're currently cutting someone out of your life or turning your back to the past on a situation. I'm going to pull a card on this because all I'm getting from this is really like sudden. So I feel like it's more like suddenly there's love, okay, rather than there's suddenly an end of something. I feel it's suddenly there's a new beginning, especially since we've got number 10, which is Wheel of Fortune energy, which is a lucky break, which is, fortune favoring you and bringing you a luck and a love that you truly desire and, deserve at this time. And I feel like you've been going through a period of sorting the wheat from the chaff in your life. You've been really organizing your life, or getting back to establishing a relationship with your higher self and your inner wisdom. And I feel like you're trying to choose a healthy path right now, because I feel like you are decluttering life in general, not just your love life or a past experience. I feel like in general, you're looking at your life and you're getting like in the flow. So the Fool card, a leap of faith. Suddenly there's a new beginning. So as I said, I felt it's more, rather than a sudden ending, it's more of a sudden new beginning. And my guides are confirming that with that Fool card there. I definitely see that you're taking a chance on love. However, there's a little bit of hesitancy. So some of you may have been hurt in the past. You may have had an experience that got cut short quite quickly or abruptly, and you've been doing some healing. Okay. And for some of you, I get a sense here that you are trying to open yourself up to more fun in life, because I feel, especially with the Bear energy, life has got pretty serious. Okay, you may be in a cycle of repeat. You may be in a cycle of connecting to your responsibilities. It's all business, 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 or it's really about focus on your projects. And I feel things have got really serious. And some of you are like, I need to have fun. I need to kick back, let my hair down and just go out there and enjoy myself, because this is a very playful spirit. We are all this wonderful, playful heart inside. And sometimes we forget about that inner child that needs to be loved or let free to explore and be excited about the world. Because as we grow older, we have experiences that try to shape us and knock us down, or, in some way knock our confidence. And I definitely get a sense here that you've had a very difficult journey in life in general, and I feel that you are reestablishing your power, but also you are reconnecting to your sense of self and what it is that you enjoy. Because I feel the last couple of years, life has been very difficult for everybody, of course. I mean, it's always difficult. There's lots of cycles of being up and down in life, and I feel the last couple of years, though, have really put pressure on. And I get a sense here that some of you are like, I don't even know how to have fun anymore. Okay, so I'm really just picking up this energy, and that may not resonate with everybody, but it's almost like you tapping into your sense of self. Like, you have to take a leap of faith, get out there, enjoy yourself. And some of you are like, you know what, I'm going to reconnect to things that I used to love doing, just to bring that spark, that passion, that curiosity back into my life. And as I sense with this card, I feel like this is about being curious, to explore your options, go out there and have fun. Now, we do have the bear energy. That's where all this serious energy is coming from, and the Fool card is counteracting that. And I definitely see that you're going to go out there, have fun, and enjoy yourself as you move throughout the next couple of weeks. But I feel like there's a sudden last-minute invitation that you'll be invited to, but we will go a little bit deeper on that. I mean, there's another 10 here. Okay, although it's number 15, that's the Devil card energy. Some of you are feeling a little bit stuck in a rut. Some of you feel really helpless to change your circumstances, and you're trying to find a way to cut loose and get out of a cycle of repeat. But I definitely see that you're going to be able to do that, because number 10 again indicates that there is a new chapter opening in your life. And the bear tends to mean that you are gathering strength, that you, yes, are in a protective energy. So some of you may have been hurt in the past, or even bullied when you were younger. It may have knocked your confidence to some degree when it comes to opening up and being vulnerable in love. Because when we're falling in love with a person, we're allowing them into our intimate space, a place that we don't really invite many people. So I definitely get a sense that some of you have been, keeping love at arm's length due to a previous experience that was really painful, and you've been healing, but now it's about blossoming through that, learning from the experience. And although it's important and it shaped you and informed who you are, it's really about not letting that past experience have power on your future happiness. Okay, now we do have the Park, and it's number 20. Now, number 20 is the Judgment card energy. So it does mean that you have a choice, but you may be at a bit of a self-evaluation period right now. You're at a fork in the road where you know that something needs to change. And the Park is an indication that you're going to be a little bit more sociable than usual. It's also an energy here of you sort of like being invited to a party or an event or even a meeting. It can literally mean a meeting of minds. I have to pull a card on it because it indicates also a reunion. So let me just check on with that. When you get the Park card in the Lenormand deck, it means crowds of people. It could be a networking event for business. If you're in a career, it could mean that you're out and about having fun. It could mean that you're at a festival. It could also mean that you're at a gallery or, a safari. It just means you're in a group of people that is a vibe from other people around. So I'm definitely going to pull a card to see if this is more that you are going to have someone from your past reach out. But because my guides are actually pointing to number 8, which is the number of the self, and it is the Strength card energy, I feel this is more about you getting yourself out there and being seen. Now, it could also indicate that some of you are thinking about taking a class of learning, but we'll have to go into the Celtic cross to see a little bit more about that. The Hermit, yeah. So this is really about bucking a trend. I mean, the Hermit, these are two major arcana cards. The Hermit is a period of soul searching, really searching for your inner wisdom and for being reflective to process any difficult experiences you've had so you can let them go. I mean, the Hermit can indicate some of you are feeling pretty fed up with the dating scene and have withdrawn from dating because you feel it's oversaturated, or you haven't met anyone who really gives you that spark. There's no one who's really piqued your interest, and you prefer to be alone than, pick second best. So I definitely get a sense here that you are reestablishing your sense of value. But the Hierophant indicates that you are going to meet someone that you'll settle down with. This is the card of marriage. So it's like 1 minute you're single, the next minute you're in a high level commitment. So it's really going to be that quick. That's why you've got that scythe energy, which is like sudden energy. Now, Gemini, you don't tend to fall in love easily. So you may feel like, whoa, this is a bit of a whirlwind energy, but that's probably why that bear is there, because it's like slow down. So I definitely get a sense here that you're going to take it easy. Also with the Hierophant, I have to pull a card on this because I feel there is someone you already know that has a secret crush on you. Okay, so let me just pull one more card. Can you show me this person? What's going on there? Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. Okay, this is someone you talk to fairly regularly. Okay, and this person, they're a little bit like less mature than you in terms of spirituality. Now, this person, they talk really fast. There's something about this person when they talk. And sometimes they can't 100% look you in the eyes because they feel like they're going to betray their feelings for you. Okay, you know who this person is. I feel like they may be a little bit younger than you actually as well. But I'm getting a sense here, this person, maybe someone, if you're in a career environment, it may be someone that you work with. Let me see how you feel about this person. I mean, this person may be going on a vacation. If you're currently retired, for example, it may be someone that you know who's in the neighborhood or someone that you see on a regular basis, or maybe it's even a friend, and they may tell you that they're going on a vacation or they're taking a trip somewhere. This is an indication of who they are. Eight of Swords and the Lover's card. Okay, so the Eight of Swords is like, you don't really see that they have feelings for you. I feel you don't see it coming, okay, that this person is hoping to be in a high-level commitment with you. And there is a potential. Ooh, okay, I need a different deck for this one. Let me just see this. I just want to see. 1 minute, please. Okay, yeah. I was going to say there is a potential that this person may already be committed to somebody else. Okay, so I feel like you don't look at them in that way. You don't see them as someone you'd fall in love with. Okay, we've got the Seven of Swords and we've got the Ace of Wands. This person, they're physically very attracted to you. With the Seven of Swords, I feel like they couldn't be emotionally available to offer you the love that you truly deserve and desire. But I also get a sense here that you would rather go for someone new. Okay, especially if they're like already taken. But that's not going to resonate with everyone. I feel like there's only like a percentage of people out there who are having a crush on my beautiful Gemini who are already taken, and then the rest, they're not taken. However, I feel like you look at them as a friend and nothing more. Okay, this person, they may try to hint at you over the next 6 weeks that they have feelings for you, and you'll see them in a new light. But I feel like you're looking for someone new. There's a spark between someone new coming in with you, and I feel like you're not really interested in taking it any further with that friend, okay? So let's get straight to the Celtic cross, see what else is coming in. Now, before I even move forward, they're showing me an image of lots of graffiti on a wall. So this can indicate there's a message in that graffiti for you. It could also be an indication that you're about to meet someone new, because they're just showing it to me. It's really random. I mean, there's lots of stuff. I can't even see a message there. Okay, now I can. 1 second. All you need is love is what the graffiti says. All you need is love. Well, yeah, you know that. I know that. But that's the graffiti. Maybe that's something you're going to see, or maybe when you meet this person, maybe they've got a picture of that on their social media, or it can resonate in so many ways. Just pay close attention to the signs and symbols that come up because they start to become relevant. How would you like to receive? Okay, we've got the Nine of Cups. Sorry, I'm just putting them in the right position there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Can you please show them what are they meant to see regarding their singles love life? Now, we got the Judgment card, which is, of course, number 20, the Park. The Judgment card is number 20, which indicates reunion energy or second chances. Now, it can just indicate a second chance at love. It doesn't mean, or another chance at love. Even if you've had a lot of previous relationships, it doesn't mean your opportunities at love are over. I know there's like a study that says, oh, you only have 3 divine loves in each lifetime. Poppycock. That's not true at all. Okay. If you're vibing at a frequency of love, you will find love. Okay. We got the King of Cups here. So it really indicates here that you are ready for love. And how would you like to receive? Queen of Swords, Six of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Okay, let's get the rest of these cards. We have the Eight of Swords. So this is the person that you don't see coming. Eight of Swords, that's coming in your energy. We've got the Knight of Swords. Remember, the Knight of Swords came out for that person. So that there's that person telling you that you... I mean, there's the High Priestess, which indicates that's the secret. The friend going to hint at you. And then we've got the Empress energy here. So I feel like you are attracting someone, but I feel that this new person that you're about to meet is after the 6 weeks. Okay, so it'll be a sudden invitation, but let's get straight to the energy. We got the Death card, change. You know that something needs to change in your life right now. And some of you have had some sort of ending, but it's bringing a new beginning. So I definitely see that change is afoot. You've been in a bit of a transition period where you've been just sorting through stuff. And a lot of you, especially with that 10 of Wands here, a lot of you are really exhausted. You've got a lot on your plate right now. You're being pushed and pulled in many different directions, and you're doing a lot of multitasking, a lot of sorting stuff out. Some of you may even be relocating. And when you move, that's a very difficult energy because you've got all those boxes and, you know, all the paperwork to deal with. So a lot of you are very busy right now. But the Death card energy symbolizes a new beginning. Change is afoot here. I definitely see that you are leaving something big behind. Now, this could be your singledom, okay? But it can also indicate that you have left a previous relationship. You had to cut it off with somebody. I mean, there's two kings here, and there's a Knight of Swords and an Empress. So there's a lot of people in this reading, which can indicate that some of you are connecting to friends to get advice, and I also see here that you have a potential here to attract a lot of interest, okay? But I will clarify that energy. I mean, what's crossing you? The Nine of Cups. You haven't found what you're looking for, but you are going to get a wish. You are going to, okay, they're showing me a list right now. They're showing me like a long list, and all these things are crossed off the list apart from one. So I feel that kind of indicates that you're about to meet somebody who has attributes that perhaps you've been wishing for, that you have a list of traits that you want in a person, and it's like all but one is going to be ticked off in this new person, okay? I mean, that's pretty good. So I feel like the universe is going to deliver you pretty close to what you're wishing for when it comes to love, because the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. But when it's in the crossing position, it means you still haven't found what you're wishing for, or you feel the universe hasn't delivered the love that you truly deserve and desire. But it's going to work for you. It's coming in. Now, the Ten of Wands is below you. A lot of you are sorting through baggage, okay, of previous experiences. You've been carrying a very heavy load. So if you've had a very toxic experience with a person in the past, this really influenced your energy. Now, that doesn't mean that you want to revisit that situation or that person or get back with that person. It means that it may have influence the way you operate in love moving forward. So if it really knocked your confidence or did a number on you, then it's going to make you feel hesitant about trusting love as you move forward. But this new person is not going to be the same as the last person. I actually feel like you're ending a cycle of lessons, because I feel like there have been challenges here for you. The Ten of Wands also indicates you're creating space for new. This is really about letting go of emotions or relationship situations that you realize no longer have power or weight in your life anymore and do not belong on the next part of your journey. I feel also some of you have taken a lot on. So whether that's in the working environment or you've filled your life packed full of events and experiences that cannot put you in the path of love, then I feel like you need to readdress your schedule in some way to make sure that you create space for love. Let me just pull a card on this Ten of Wands here. We've got the Seven of Cups and we've got the Two of Swords. So this can indicate that, you know, you're looking at your options, your love life is stalled in some way, or things are stagnant and you feel like nothing's going on right now. So it's making you feel really frustrated. And I feel that you're just so done and over the dating scene. It's almost like you've launched yourself into other things in order to just avoid it. Okay. And some of you may not be avoiding, but the Seven of Cups is like, you know, there's too many things going on right now to focus on love and make it a priority. And also the Two of Swords is right now you're taking a step back or withdrawing in order to find peace of mind and to go soul searching. And with the Two of Swords there, it's also kind of like an image, kind of like an indication that you are trying to find an alternative way to put yourself on the path of love, because you may feel that previous experiences just haven't worked out for you, or you've met the sort of person that perhaps you don't want to meet moving forward. So I definitely get a sense that you are moving through uncharted territory at this time, and that you are opening yourself up to new experiences. And along the way, you're developing your spiritual gifts, and you are connecting to your inner wisdom and to your higher self. Now, the Hermit energy, you're in a solitary energy. You're definitely doing a lot of soul searching. That really is coming out heavily in your reading, especially with the High Priestess there as well. It's almost like you're in between worlds. Okay. So the Hermit is really about withdrawing because you're fed up. It's to recharge your batteries, get organized in your life, find inspiration. I mean, you're starting with a star, and the Hermit energy is really about looking at that star. What is it you wish for? What is it you really want? What is it that's making you feel exhausted or fed up or lose faith in love? Was it a previous experience? Well, that experience, although it shaped you and is important because it's made you who you are, it's in your past. The past no longer exists. You're in the present moment. And in order to enjoy and be fulfilled in your future, you must try to live in the present moment and recognize that past experiences are not going to influence you moving forward if you truly want to be happy. Of course, learn the lesson and make sure that you honor those experiences that you had, because they will help you notice red flags or give you, an intuitive understanding of what it is you want in a love relationship and whether the person that you meet is on the same page as you. However, if you remain in a past energy, it means you're remaining in a past vibration, and that is not going to help you when it comes to manifesting new. Okay, so let me just pull a card on that Hermit energy, because this is really about recharging your batteries. It's a period of personal growth, and it's about getting a new perspective on life in general. Page of Cups. So I feel like you are renewing or restoring your faith in love, learning to open yourself up again. I mean, the Page of Cups indicates that suddenly there's love. There's a fish there popping out of the cup. That fish, it doesn't normally live there. It's a surprise. So I feel like you will be surprised in love. And I feel like your dream of love will become a reality. Some of you are feeling curious about a path of study, and you may follow your bliss to do something, whether it's to learn a new craft or whether it's to follow your heart and move to a new place or, connect to a new experience. I feel like your heart is whispering to get back out there, allow yourself to be seen. And at the end of that experience is love. So I definitely see that some of you may even volunteer at a place to help somebody out, and there is a potential for you to meet someone there. Now, your potential position, we have the King of Wands. So that is about taking action. When you apply it to your love energy, this is really about changing your circumstances and taking the initiative to put yourself boldly in a new position to open yourself up to your passions and connect to new experiences. But also the King of Wands is really to meet someone who's going to sweep you off your feet. So I just want to pull a card because you're vibing at a King of Cups energy, which means you're offering the highest love that love has to offer, and you deserve the best. And I get a sense here with this King of Wands energy that you're meeting someone who is also ready for love, and they're really passionate and intense. And I feel like they are going to take the lead in this meeting with you. So just let me pull a card on that. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. We got the Temperance card, and we've got the Six of Cups. Now this is an Aries card, the King of Wands. So this could also indicate someone from your past may try to dip into your life to try and save this relationship, because we do have the Judgment card, which is the near future. So this person, it may be someone who is physically very attracted to you. Okay, we've got the Six of Cups, which is to return to the past or to be nostalgic about the past. And we've got the Temperance card there, which is about balance. The Seven of Pentacles, it can indicate that it was dissatisfying. So you're right now, you're in a period of self-evaluation, and you're looking at the developments of a past situation and how it didn't work out the way you'd hoped. Now that could literally mean that you've not had a previous love experience, but you'd hoped to have met someone by now and you just haven't. So it just feels like the past has been really unfulfilling, and now you are trying to shake up your circumstances and not repeat a cycle. You need change. And for those of you who have had a previous experience in love, you may hear from this person. Okay, so I just want to pull a card and see if you're going to hear. Two of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. You are adamant that it is done. Okay, so for some of you, not all of you, this person may have breadcrumbed you in some way, or I feel like you're actually celebrating the end of it. You're leaving it behind. You're actually being guided towards someone new. Okay, so for those of you who do want to connect to a past person, there is a potential to heal it. However, with the Two of Pentacles showing up, this person is not fully invested, or they don't really know exactly what they want. They're very indecisive. Let me get my teeth back in my mouth there. We've also got the Six of Swords, which means this person, you know, they will move on. And the Three of Cups is like this person, they like substances, or they have some sort of addictions. They love partying. They like going out there and having a lot of fun, which is wonderful. However, there's no investment in a relationship. So this person is not emotionally available to offer you a love that you deserve and desire. And we've got the Ten of Swords there, which means it's done. Okay, so I'm just going to move on from that past energy. I feel like you're going to meet someone new who actually inspires you, someone who really knows what they want, someone who's bold, opens themselves up and says, this is what I'm looking for. And they're looking for you. So we do have the Judgment card. It's in your near future position, which is like your renewal of faith and love, but also it's about that second wind. Like suddenly you feel more motivated to get out there and put yourself in a scenario to meet new love. And you know, the Judgment card energy is really about getting a second chance, or a third chance, or a fourth chance at love. Whatever it is, I feel like love is coming back around. Okay. Also, some of you are going to meet this person completely connected to your true life's purpose or mission, because this is about your true calling. This is about your destiny. And I feel like your guides are trying to put you in the path of meeting someone new. Okay. Also, the Judgment card indicates that a lot of you are getting a major clarity in your life, and you know that you need to make a decision. So if you're a homebody right now, because the Hermit energy indicates that you've been like more of a homebody, just doing you, and that's a wonderful energy to be in. However, it indicates that it's time to get out, let yourself be seen, or at least get onto the internet if that's something that you're interested in, and put yourself on like some sort of online dating app or website. But I definitely get an energy here with the garden. It tells me that you meet this new person in a group of people, and there's like a last minute sudden invitation that you may feel like, not sure if I'm going to go, but I feel like you go to that and then you meet this person and they've only got eyes for you. Okay. Now we do have the King of Cups. Your heart is wide open. Okay, you offer a love like no other. You are lovable. You have a beautiful heart. You're really funny. You're kind. You're supportive. You're a very nurturing person, and you offer a lot of healing to people as well. And it's important to recognize that you establish your own needs as well. You tend to be a bit of an overgiver, so just watch out for that. Keep giving, of course, but make sure you keep some of that resources energy for yourself. Okay. Now, the King of Cups indicates you're not going to take second best, okay? And I feel that you are so ready for love. And I also get this energy, okay, thank you so much, I'm truly grateful. My guides are specifically giving me something, so I have to give it to you. One moment, please. A soulmate does not complete you. They inspire you to complete yourself. People are not perfect, but you will find someone who is perfect for you. Okay, so they just wanted me to give you that there. I'm just going to move on from the energy. Thanks so much. I'm truly grateful. We have the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is someone who is super independent. This is your external circumstances. And I definitely get a sense that this is you, my beautiful Gemini. Even though this is a Libra energy, this is about you being really honest with yourself. It's time to turn your back to the past and, envisage a brighter future. But it's also about getting organized, taking steps to change your life. So I definitely see that you are going to be more direct about what it is that you want. No time wasters, please, is what I just heard. And I definitely feel like you're not going to meet anyone who's wasting your time moving forward. Queen of Swords energy is really to set your intentions and align yourself with what it is you desire. So if you want to find love, you have to be love, right? You have to find things in life to love. And you are so ready for that because I feel like you are in a state of being love. And I feel like you're going to attract new love into your life, especially with the Six of Cups. It tends to tell me that the universe is bestowing a gift upon you, an offer to get out there and meet an emotionally fulfilling love. This is the first energy I get with this. But of course, a Six of Cups can also indicate a reunion with someone from your past, but it's in the hope and a fear position. So some of you, you do hope to reconnect with someone from the past. I got to say it how it is. And some of you, that's the last thing you ever would want to happen. So because it is the hope and a fear. And I'm just going to pull one more card on that because it is the Six of Cups. Nine of Swords. I mean, that's the energy that I'm picking up. The Two of Wands is like, some of you are waiting for someone to come back. And the Nine of Swords, some of you think that would be awful. It would be a nightmare if they came back. So I feel depends on which camp you really fall in. But I definitely get an energy here that if someone is coming back from the past and they've promised you the world but delivered nothing, I feel like you're wasting your wonderful time because this person seems to be, in the energy that I'm picking up, emotionally unavailable right now. So they cannot give you that love that you truly deserve. Okay. Now let's move forward to the love that is coming in for you. Now we do have the Four of Swords, which is a solitary energy. It is to, go through a period of healing, meditation, and to really get clear in your mind what it is that you want. It's almost like you're clearing yourself from the busyness as well. Some of you may be bored with the options that you have right now, but that is all about to change. We do have the Eight of Swords, which means you're feeling really stuck and you can't see how your love life can change right now. But it means also that you have to be honest with yourself and you have to have the courage to face the fact that you need to change your circumstances in some way. Even a small change, like changing a route to work if you're in a career, or, visiting your local community center, or if you have a whispering to learn how to crochet, whatever it is, do it. Okay? I definitely get this energy of you needing change. That's what the Death card is for your starting energy. It's like change is afoot, but you are orchestrating that change. Now, the Knight of Swords actually indicates lifestyle changes as well. So I definitely see that you are implementing those changes, but you're very cerebral at the moment. It's almost like you're thinking about things. Remember, thoughts become things. So I definitely see that you're preparing yourself for love. And I do feel that there is a friend who is holding a secret crush for you, and they will hint in the next 6 weeks that they have interested in you. How you take that is your call. That's totally up to you. But I feel moving past that energy, because this is only an indication of things to come, moving past that energy, I feel like you will be talking to someone new. Okay? But the majority of the next 6 weeks is you spending time on you, investing all that time, care, love, and energy inwards. We do have the High Priestess. A lot of you are developing your spiritual gifts. As I said with the High Priestess there, it's really about being in between worlds, gaining enlightenment, and really listening to your intuition. And the Empress energy is to not neglect your own needs. It is to recognize that you are lovable, that you are abundant, that you are attractive, and that you are magnetic. This is an indication that you are attracting attention at this time, okay? And I feel that in the next 6 weeks, you're going to attract someone, but I feel there's just this hesitancy. So let me just pull a card on that. Can you please clarify this Empress energy? Ten of Wands, Ace of Wands. So you're clearing space for a new start. You're sorting through the baggage, and you do have a lot on in the next 6 weeks. I feel a lot of projects or a lot of things that you've got to focus on, whether that's money or whether that's your family. But the Ace of Wands, it indicates a spark, someone new coming in, chemistry, a sudden transformation of your love situation. But it also indicates that you are imagining something new for your life and you're being daring to make it happen. So this is a card of being inspired to put yourself in a situation to either create something or connect to a hobby or to take action by going to a sudden invitation, a last minute invitation there. The Five of Cups. And I'm just going to go one more. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Okay, some of you are still in mourning about the loss of somebody, and that's okay. Take the time you need to get back to best, because what is meant for you will never pass you by, okay? And for the majority of you, the Nine of Swords, you need better sleep, but also the Nine of Swords is about your inner narrative. It is about, being haunted from past situations and how you can move past those situations and recognize that they no longer exist and that you have the power to reestablish your sense of self and that you are lovable, and that if someone tried to knock your confidence in the past, it was because they were projecting their energy. People do not knock people who are below them. They knock people who are above them. So if you've connected to someone in the past who really tried to knock your confidence, it's because they felt low self-esteem and they thought that you were above them. They felt intimidated by your beauty, by your humor, by your way of living, by everything about you. And so they set to chip away at your confidence to bring you down to their level. Okay, so whether that was a person, an abusive relationship in the past, or a bully, whatever it was, know that you are not those things. You are lovable, you are love, and you are attracting love, okay? The Five of Cups indicates some of you can't see how love is going to be delivered into your life, but the universe is going to orchestrate a meeting, and suddenly love is there. But you must be busy focusing on the present moment and not on the past to see it. Okay, so as you can see, two cups that are more fulfilling than any of these cups that have been spilt, any of these experiences rather, that have been had in the past that were not fulfilling or didn't go the way you hoped for. They're all in the past. Now you're about to embrace a wonderful new beginning. Okay, so I do see that there are two cups coming for you in the future. That indicates new love. I feel the next 6 weeks are about you doing you. I do feel like you will be talking to somebody new. I feel that you are attracting somebody new. However, I feel there are some other indications coming through, like a friend hinting that they have feelings for you, as well as a potential ex reaching out. Look out for the message in the graffiti on the wall, is what I'm being given. Okay, they want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? And I'm just going to go and get some cards from this final deck for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Gemini? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Self-reflection, balance. Let's go again and see. Realization and self-love. So I am picking up on this energy that some of you, as I said, are going through a period of personal development, and on the other side of that is meeting someone new. We have the fourth house, which is to be a homebody, okay? And some of you are actually relocating, but it says here, home, family, roots, self-care, childhood, personal foundations, real estate, kitchen, witch, and shelter. So some of you are protecting your energy. You're focusing on your home life at this moment, your family, your friends, and just getting busy living right now because, of course, things are difficult. We've also got Taurus energy there, so that just can indicate that this person will have Taurus placements, but it also says here fertile, self-indulgent, sensuous, ripe, patient, loyal, comfort, and abundant energy. So it means that you are creating comfort in your life, but at the same time, you're attracting something more. And of course, we have the gibbous moon there as well, which is about achievement of a goal. So it says here, you're close to achieving your goal. Final phase before completion. Some tweaking needs to be done. Pay extra attention, details, and focus. So as I mentioned earlier, I feel your priority hasn't really been 100% love, but I also feel that you need to create space for love. So there needs to be some sort of adjustment in your current schedule. And I feel that you are moving into the final phase of meeting this new person. We also have self-reflection. As you can see here, I mean, that's wonderful Gemini energy, isn't it? Mirroring energy. So I feel like you're actually going to meet a soulmate, someone who may have strong Taurus Gemini in their chart. Let me see what else I've got. I've got definitely Taurus. I've got some Libra energy coming through, some Scorpio energy, highly possible as well, strong there, and a little bit of Aries, okay? And is there anything more? That's the main energies. Doesn't mean this person is sun, moon, or rising. It does mean that this person has placements in those areas. We do have self-love. So this is a period that you're going through at this moment in time to create balance, of course, in your world. And we have, finally, a realization. So as you can see, a portal is opening up for you to unlock your destiny. We got the keyhole there. I feel like you are having lots of intuitive messages and downloads, but I feel like you're on the precipice of change. And I feel like you walk through the door of this event, this sudden invitation, and you spot this person straight away, but it's a glance. You notice this person, they really stand out, and they notice you. And there's that moment, and then you go about your business. Okay, but then slowly you'll gravitate towards each other to get to know each other more. But there's definitely a glance at each other as soon as you walk through the door. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in that reading for you. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. And finally, we have the what's the energy that's coming from this? Because I know what the rune is, but however, it feels different. Okay, well, this is the Ox rune anyway, and it's all about strength. And I'm getting this energy of focusing on success, focusing on career, promotion. Okay, even though this is a love reading, so it's a bit of an odd energy to get. A lot of you have also been focusing on your health, getting back to best. And some of you have been thinking about digital influences, getting online. So some of you may even meet this person online, but I feel the majority energy of my beautiful Gemini, you're actually going to meet this person at a last minute event, okay, or invitation. And we've got the key. Look at that. We got the keyhole there, and we've got the key, which means you will get the answers that you seek. And there is someone out there who has the key to your heart. And I feel like you're about to meet this person very, very soon. But the next 6 weeks, I feel you're doing you. And I feel like you'll go to an event and you may exchange numbers with a person, or they'll add you on social media. And then you'll take it from there after the 6 weeks. Okay. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates. Thank you so much, my beautiful Gemini, and love and light.